Okay, this is my computer. This is where I do a lot of my information. Like, updating, posting shorts. If I do it 90% of the 90% of the time, I use this computer to do it, not my phone, because well, it can be too much. It can be a little bit difficult to control the images and to give you good images and that kind of stuff when you're doing a video. So what I have here are equipment and dyes, and I have to organize it better, but this is a first shot organization. And if you see, I have my trusty calculator, which is about 20 years old. It still works very well. I prefer it over other stuff. Foil that I use is titanium metal from China. Grow light. Some chemicals. You can really smell the mint from this leaf, from these leaf packages. The Ice Forge Simplicity black and white pigment, not pigment, film developer. Tricky, it didn't work well when I tried it. I wanted to do a video, but it didn't work well. Potassium iodide, other stuff. My digital thermometer, which is very useful for any type of experiment. I recommend you spend $100 or so on that kind of stuff. Here is my lights I use for UV never detection, and other normal lights. That has my scales, 500 grams times 2, so it's 1,000 grams. 1,000, yeah. If this right here is a new equipment that I have, but I think it might be preferably for my electronic kits, not my other stuff. And this is another meter, another thermometer, but it uses wires and probes and that kind of stuff, and it's quite expensive. I have to move this around a bit. This is my Geiger counter. This is my scale, $20 scale that can weigh up to 200 grams, 0.01 gram plus or minus accuracy for about 20 bucks. Quite good. If you can see carefully, down here is alcohol burner lamp. I have a lot of stuff, but I think I can keep putting more stuff if I need to, and then probably organizing. I'll show you what I mean by chemicals and what I'm doing with other types of material. Oh, yeah. Sodium sulfide and other pigments and other stuff. I mean, this is take 2. I have to be a little bit more prudent. And copper acetate, potassium hydroxide. I meant potassium nitrate. That is estrogene nux vomica extract. Powders, lactose sugar, fructose sugar, other types of waste, as well as experimental in other stuff, including indigo. Now, what this is, these are different dyes. Like this is down here. It's the it's a chloride pigment, and there's other stuff, waste I have to prepare. If I keep it out in the garage, what will happen is it will break, and that would be disastrous, having a liquid break, because those bottles can't handle it. This is lead chromate, several of them, copper sulfite, other chemicals, including pH buffers. This right here is a sealed bottle that's been rinsed and cleaned in that of Hexamane tablets, which I can use for things. It's quite interesting. There's dyes, there's malt sugar. These are other things like acid gold waste, sodium citrate, malic acid, old potassium nitrate. This is from 20 years ago. I'm just cleaning things up. I I might be able to do some projects, I'm not quite sure. And, well, here are more pigments, more chemicals. This is my plasma globe. This is my scale that weighs up to 1,000 grams or so. That was $200. I got that 3 years ago. Still works really well, but I don't use it as much because I have the other scale, but sometimes I have to use it. Digital stir, chromium, lead chromate, more chemicals, including vitamin tablets and that kind of stuff, antifreeze, alcohol, gold waste, all different stuff. And then we go on to the glassware, a lot of it. Now I know this isn't that clean, but it's, pardon my language, it's a bitch to try to clean off the stuff inside. So I gotta use solvents and that kind of stuff and other stuff and that toluene, that kind of stuff. It's very difficult. And this is my gas bubbler and that's my graduated cylinder, and these are flasks. As you can probably imagine, first have to do some changing of some material. Here we go. Tightening the screws doesn't tilt. I found a way around that. These are all different types of chemicals I'm dealing with. Sodium, potassium bromide. This is an empty bottle, but I have plans for it. Toluene blue. Probably a pigment. This is from ProLab. Weird that it's been stained like that, but probably the iodine and other stuff. Cobalt ferrocyanide. Nickel ferrocyanide. Empty bottle. Proof ethanol. Silver waste that I collected for over 3 years, but now I think maybe it'd be a good thing to make it into a pigment. More. What is this? Well, this is potassium ferrocyanide. Other pigments, other dyes, a lot of stuff. Tryptophan blue, azonium red. You get the gist of all the chemicals I'm dealing with. I'm trying to keep it short as possible, but I didn't need to explain a lot. Solvents and radioactive material, but the radioactive material won't affect anything here. It won't degrade, it's too weak. It will just emit small amounts of gamma. But I have it here because I want to hide it from the inspector. Ha ha ha. This is a timer. Other stuff. A lot of it is good stuff, and I'm trying to prepare it more properly. I mean, this is a lot of chemicals I just found. It's like a treasure hunt for chemicals and supplies and that kind of stuff when you clean stuff. So I can do a lot, and in the future, in a couple of months, I'm going to be running a bioreactor type project with graphite, which I found, with copper. I'll be making a bioreactor type battery and seeing what kind of voltage I can get. A long time ago, I pumped oxygen and other stuff into it, and I was able to get 500 millivolts up to 100 to 200 microamps of current. But the main problem was, as you can see, I'm going to be telling you, the main real problem with that was that the stuff would stick to the bottom and clog it up and that, and I didn't have a good oxygen supply, so I'll be trying to create finer particles of biofilm in that and have it work more efficiently than before. I'm just trying to make a short video on what I'm doing now and the updates. Thanks for watching this video. I'm sorry it took over 10 minutes long to do it.